Hey, thank you for being here. It's Mickey Mikeworth, and today's topic is going to be on fourth quarter. So I'm going to just do a quick rundown. It's from our NW2 Network Equals Net Worth. If you have not signed up, they're only a little bit of money. So you'll want to come join us. So there's a longer recorded version that you can get, but the real benefit is coming to class live and being able to ask questions if you need something from the group. It's a powerful group. So the NW2 is network equals net worth, and it is who you know and how you know them is going to decide how much wealth you have access to. And there's a really unique group of people. So a lot of times I like NW2 because you have a question. So sometimes I need to just be like, hey, what is everybody doing for this? Or what's everybody doing for this? It's a nice feedback loop. And it's also nice to have people rooting for you. And that's the other thing that I love about that. So I'm going to share my screen and we can get right into fourth quarter and what that means and how we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to try to get us done here quickly. This is normally an hour class. It's usually an hour and a half. So I'm going to try to condense it down into a much shorter time. So I'm going to set a timer and we'll see how we do. And this is, again, fourth quarter. When we start to look at fourth quarter, I remind people about fourth quarter is you have to be able to be sustainable. You have to pick things that you can do that you can keep doing, because if you don't, it just kind of gets all wonky. If you've ever played this game, Cat's Cradle, again, you kind of turn the levers and it becomes something different. And that is what I mean about holding your competitive edge, is really knowing what strings to pull and where and what they make. The fourth quarter is 90 days, and you want to take command of them. It's not that you want to plan for them, you want to command. There is a much different conversation of what it means to plan versus command. So when you think about that, that's what you want to do. Today, I'm going to highlight my number one secret. My number one secret, again, this is at an event that I was just at. How do you fill a room full of people to talk around math? How do you make math so exciting that you'll even, if you look in the left side of this, you'll even bring your 3-year-old? You make it so that it's interesting. You make it welcoming, but it is the power of adorable. And when you think about the power of adorable, I want you to think about this input. If you want to take a screenshot of this, because I'm going to go really quick, this is adorable. It is analysis, it's development, it's optimizing, it's research, it's advertising, it's budgeting, it's launching, it's evaluating. You have to pay to advertise. If you are doing something on Facebook, Facebook is going to go with the money. If you've noticed any change in all of your items, it is that they've learned to cash flow. So even if you want to post on LinkedIn and get people to see it, the algorithm isn't going to pick you up naturally. You're going to have to pay to be seen. So today we're going to look at the introduction of adorable. You're going to want to build your strategy. You want to figure out how you engage your audience, and that 90 days is fast. You're going to need a plan. You're going to have to take control over that. And so my goal is, if you had been to the longer version, is that you could walk away with 10 things that you can implement in 90 days. And that's what we're really looking for. This is a reminder note to people of what is fourth quarter and what is it not. In fourth quarter, you're looking for visibility for your business. You're not necessarily looking to network with new people and trying to get new things rolling. Fourth quarter is like a clam, right? We're really looking to take everything that's in that clam, we're looking to close it up nice and tight. And then we're looking with enough tools, money, all of it. We want to just put it all into that clam. We want it to close up, and then we want to open that clam in first quarter, and there's a pearl. And there's still money left over. So when you're focusing in, networking isn't where I want you to focus, but visibility, being in places that give you a lot of visibility for a brand, for a product, for a goal, that's what you're focusing in on, is visibility. SMART goals, again, for those of you who have seen me in the 12-week year and the other things that we do, It is so important to write down your goals, and you want something measurable, and you want to write it so that you clearly understand what the task is. So if I were making a YouTube goal, it would say I'm going to make 10 YouTube videos in the next so many weeks, right? So 90 days is really a good time period to go, here's what I'm going to create. Most businesses where it makes sense, are spending 30 to 50% of their marketing budget is saved for the fourth quarter, that this is the time. You're going to be in a lot of competition in the fourth quarter, so you will need the money to do that. Some people that's not their natural season, right? So you want to think about, what is your Super Bowl? What is your Super Bowl? Some people, their Super Bowl is Mother's Day, and they're really going to go through that. So they're going to put their money in that quarter. Some people, it's Valentine's Day. Some people, it's another season. So think about what your real Super Bowl is. But for most people, they are looking to clear up that fourth quarter. And again, I remind everyone who is an entrepreneur, a mompreneur, a solopreneur, a micropreneur. I mean, when you are looking at it, I want you to remember, it's fun to have your life. This is the joy. This is what you're trading your life for. So you want to take that joyful energy in with you. And that joyful energy is what will expand the monetary things that you're looking for. So when you're thinking about fourth quarter, I need you to remember, it's pivotal, because it often is going to determine what our performance is for the whole year, and it sets the stage for the next year. So if you are looking to make sure that you actually build during that time, then build during that time. Some people, they're just using fourth quarter to prep for first quarter, but you want to be able to think about what you want to finish the year out at. So getting it in the bank, you want to think about what you can get closed and in the bank in those 90 days. So if it's pre-booking appointments, it's there. We have loads of things in this video, in this class. So we are just going to keep rolling on how fast I can get through this, because I'm going to keep you guys to 20 minutes. This is where you want to take a screenshot of, here are the top kind of 10 creative strategies that you can use: holiday promotions, countdown deals, festive themes, partner with influencers. It can also be gift cards and bonuses. It can be loyalty cards. It can be package deals. For those of you who don't have a package deal, think about who does have a package deal, and then you can earn something on top of that, or you can combine it with a charity campaign. Email marketing is a series now. In the longer version, we have some other tools that we gave you of how we've been working with that in real life. So you can actually go back and see this session in the longer version on the NW2. This is just a quick recap. So email marketing is a series, so really open your mind to that. And early booking discounts, those are tools that will be there. 90 days goes by really fast. So remember, you want to have that power in your hand, and in order to do that, you have to command. What we also talked about is leveraging technology. Technology is an important tool because it's fast-paced and it's really affordable. As a commodity, technology is really an affordable technology. So when you're thinking about it, again, everybody's in love with AI. We gave a real life solution of how a robot kind of can make its own pieces, and it started telling jokes, and it started telling jokes about mermaids. I mean, come on, it's fantastic. So AI is going to change a lot, and so use it carefully. Mark my words, within 1 year of everyone using all of this AI technology, you will see the market itself turn against itself, because the AI is not complete enough, or it doesn't have some of the things that people are going to want. So people are going to, just like they rebelled against music, of pre-recorded canned music in stores, they're going to do the same here, right? That they're going to be like, oh, it's not that, it's not special anymore. So, but when you're thinking about your own robot, if you have a brick and mortar store, your robot is the people in your store. So really looking at how to fill them with FAQs, how to give them more ways to answer a question, to be thinking about who's running the store, what are they talking about, how are they talking about it. They need a new FAQ. So I would have really helped them boost morale, and really looked at ways to invite people to the conversation differently. We were at a drive-through the other day, and they answered the drive-through menu with something different. They didn't just go, "Hi, what's your order?" They started out with chicken, chicken. That's what we're cooking. Just something funny, just something that's more interesting. And they only have one thing on the menu. It was chicken. So when you're thinking about the people that are working for you, think about what they're saying, what they're doing, and how you're going to invest in them to be the great salespeople and selling things in the manner that you want. We also want to look at fourth quarter as optimizing your inventory management. You have to understand, especially if you have a brick and mortar or something that has to be ordered, you need lead time. So we are recording this in September. You need to figure out all of your times and have that spreadsheet ready by September. So it's already feeling tight to make sure that there's product on your shelf. And how are you going to manage that? You want, during the fourth quarter, you want anything that's coming in at the back end to be going out the front end as quickly as possible. So if the delivery man is delivering it to your shelf on Tuesday, we want to make sure we're sold out by Saturday. So think about products that are going to run out of your store, not that are going to sit on your shelves. So think about your stock picks really carefully. Again, I bring out adorable. It is the energy in which you are giving that information to people of why they want to do that. So you want to think about adorable. It has to be adorable. And when we talk about budgets in that fourth quarter, part of the reason that there's so much being spent is it's the show me section of the year. And that means that I want to see something. I want it in video. I want better photography. I want things that cost more. And what I mean by that is not product. It means that your actual production cost on your marketing materials will cost more in fourth quarter because it's the show me quarter. And what I mean by that is that this is the time that people put together year-end videos. What did we do this year? There's just a lot more there. So make sure it's compelling, that you want things that people want to look at. For those of you who have businesses that have reward systems, you want those cleared off your books. So you want people to cash in their rewards for special things, that you want them to make sure that it is off the books. So you want to focus on those groups specifically, because we don't want to take that leverage with us of how much credit could somebody use. So I want you to really think about finding your own adorable, and that is really around tone. And so when you are thinking about that, you want to be in that open celebration kind of exercise, that energy where people can kind of come in and be excited. But tone. Some languages are really tone based. So it's not, the word is the same in different ways, but it's how you say the word, it means something different. So when you are thinking about that, you want to think about the tone in which you are talking about. And that's to stay light and bright. Here's an example of free gas, right? We're at a baby store. With every onesie, you can win a $50 gift certificate for a different kind of gas, right? We're fun. It's adorable. We all love a happy baby, and we all love a little gassy baby smile. And so it's just making fun with your clients to find the images, to find things that really make people think about the reality of things that they love in their life that make them happy, and tuning into those pieces. So when you are looking at this month as well, I remind everyone, really take 30 minutes, just take 30 minutes and really look at market shift for yourself. The market shift for yourself is, how has the market changed? And what is different now? And sometimes just addressing inflation, that if you look at the things that are here, we've had 8% inflation now for several years. So now you don't see things that are 10% more. Now things are 40% more. So what used to be $1 loaf of bread is now $1.40 loaf of bread. So when you are thinking about market shift, just start putting it down there and really understanding how you're going to manage the market shifts in what you're doing and how you are changing in the market. I used to, long ago, I used to be able to just read union manuals. So I would help people understand their labor manual and they would pay me to do that. Boy, am I a long way from there. So you have shifted. The things that you've learned has shifted. You're a year older in your business. You have shifted. So just take 30 minutes and give yourself the ability to do that. 90 days goes by really fast, but 90 days is enough time to really move the ship and have it be moving differently. I keep reminding people of the power of adorable, that adorable is meaningful. The internet is made of cat videos for a reason. So when you think about ways to engage people, it is also engaging in ways that may not be about business, but are just fun. So, and a fun item is just adding a caption. So what I remind people about is that sometimes if people are willing to have you come up in their feed, they're also willing to perhaps weigh in on something. And so think about captions and cuteness and adorable, right? We want that adorableness. What would you call this? What is the name of that? I'd like to bring back in all of the videos, what did I promise you in today's video? What did I say it was? And today my mission was to arm you with the tools and strategies you need to kind of put those fourth quarter goals. And there are a lot of promises in there. So if you think I helped you keep that promise, please put promise kept in the chat box. But again, my hope is that you'll shake it up a little bit. And this is just a fast review, so we're not going into deep things. These are the things I want you to take away from the prosperity business model is really know your outcome in advance. You got to know what you're getting through. That's those SMART goals. You want to anticipate what are the common obstacles. You want to rehearse your plan. You need to rehearse that with your staff. You need to let them know how to talk about you, what to talk about you. What is that like? You want to target very specific sales. And for those of you who have been in other classes, this is really your cash cow is next, right? Your high profit products as targets. You really want things. $1 of profit does not the same as $1 sale. $1 of profit is worth 70% more. So when you think about those high profit products, you want as much profit in that product as you can. So we gave other examples of like things that are downloadable, right? That's a pure profit dollar. You don't have to make that product. They can just print it off. You want to really look at last year's numbers and you want to kind of make it a race. Can I beat last year? And you want to think about what you're going to beat. And some of you are having new customer as your number to beat. Some of you are having cash flow be the number that you want to beat, but you want to know your last year's number. You want to make a marketing plan that includes adorable. You want that energy. That is the energy that creates sales. If you learned anything from Saatchi and Saatchi, it is that you don't sell diapers based on a crabby, cranky baby. You sell diapers based on a happy baby that's wet and dry and ready to play. So you want that adorable. You want to also look at your inventory. Make sure it's a fast turnaround. If you've got things that are hanging around, get rid of them. You don't need, if it's been sitting on your shelf since January, it's the wrong product or the wrong sale tactic or something else. If it's been sitting there since January, it should be moved. It should be in a new location. You've got to be training something. If you have had product on your shelves for 12 months that has not moved, move the product. It's not working there. So work on that. 9 is package deals, and then booking those appointments. So those are some of the things that might be a takeaway for you. Those are the ones I'm hoping you'll take away. When we see you next, I don't know. Again, I always like to see you. I like to see you here. If I can't see you live, I love to see you here. So that's what I've got today. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you soon. So again, if I can't see you live, I'll take it here. I'd love to see you here, but I'd always rather see you live. All right. Have a great day.